Erwin DM 2020 R2 DM Connect for DI. Erwin now offers tighter integration with our data intelligence solution via DM Connect for DI. This offering enables you to maintain a single metadata and glossary source across Erwin DM and Erwin DI Suite using Erwin Mart Administrator as an interface. Apart from this, DM Connect for DI offers the following benefits: use data models as a foundation for data governance initiatives, automatically update data catalogs, and maintain a business glossary based on naming standards. Erwin DM supports several target databases. It provides a powerful and robust workspace to create rich data models based on these target databases. Further, it provides connectivity to Erwin Mart Server, where you can store your rich data models in a Mart repository. Erwin Mart Administrator provides a way to interact with Erwin Mart Server. It also acts as an interface between Erwin DM and Erwin DI Suite. It enables you to schedule jobs to export data models and data sources from your Mart repository to Erwin DI Suite's data catalog. Further, it integrates the naming standards set up on your models into the Business Glossary Manager. Erwin DI Suite enables you to use your data models as a foundation for your data governance initiatives. It enables you to maintain a semantic lineage between metadata and business objects. To summarize, Erwin Data Modeler, Erwin Mart Administrator, and Erwin DI Suite work together as follows. First, let's review a model of Erwin DM that will be integrated with DI Suite. This is a physical diagram of a database, publication systems running on MS SQL. In the customer table, we have marked all the columns as PII, or Personally Identifiable Information. In addition, by using an active model template with your models, you can extend the meta model to include user-defined properties, or UDPs, to include additional information in your models. The UDPs used here are defined for all columns in the model. We are using the UDP to classify the PII with compliance objects such as GDPR. Both the PII identifier and the UDPs will be exported to the DI Suite Mapping Manager, where they will be designated as sensitive data, and the UDPs will become extended properties for the column. This model is also integrated via the workgroup Mart with a naming standard mapping, NSM. Naming standards can be used in the model to establish the correct abbreviation of business terms in the vernacular into their abbreviated DBMS-friendly format. The NSM can be attached to the model during export to create an extended logical name in the Metadata Manager. For example, a column named CUST FRST NAM in the model would have an extended logical name of Customer First Name. In the DI Suite, this will facilitate searches based on regular business terms. For Erwin data models using source definitions for source-to-target mappings, the mapping information will also be exported to DI Suite Mapping Manager. This dimensional model has multiple sources for the order count in the sales fact table. These will be exported along with the model. To use DM Connect for DI, you need to configure your Erwin Data Intelligence Suite, DI Suite, application in the Erwin Mart Administrator. The Erwin Mart is the application to which DM Connect for DI would export data models, data sources, and naming standards. A job converts a model to Erwin DI Suite compatible format and then exports the model to the Metadata Manager, exports the source and target column data from a dimensional model into the Mapping Manager, and if the model has an associated NSM file, it exports the file to the Business Glossary Manager. Export jobs can be configured and scheduled using three criteria. The first criteria would be the models exported to DI Suite. Models can be selected individually or a higher library level to include all models in a library. The option to include the NSM in the export can also be selected to translate the physical object names to extended logical names. The second criteria is where the model will reside in the metadata manager. You can select an existing system or create a new one. You can rename the model or keep the model name using the %model macro. Additional macros can also be used. The export options are Add New, only add new objects, Update Existing and add new, updates existing objects and adds the new objects, updates existing objects and adds new objects, update existing and add new and invalidate, updates existing objects, adds new objects, and removes objects from metadata manager that are no longer in the model. And finally, delete and reload will start over. You can also version these models as they are exported. The third criteria is the job information. Create a job name, schedule the runtime, and any reoccurrences. You can also set email notifications for jobs start, complete, or fail. In the column details, we can see the extended logical name, which will help users find metadata based on business terms. All the user-defined properties from our model have also been exported and are now extended properties in the metadata manager. For our dimensional model, the source-to-target mapping has been exported to the mapping manager where it can be viewed and edited. The final stop of the process is the business glossary. The naming standards included in the model are registered as an asset in the business glossary. In summary, by reverse engineering databases into Erwin DM models saved in the MART, each model's relevant metadata can automatically populate the Erwin DI suite. That's it. Thank you for watching.